It's the Shitcase Cinema.
The Delta Force never calls for help.
Hello. Now, many years ago, I took a look at the Operation Delta Force movie series, but until recently, I'd never seen the fifth film. Now, are you familiar with the phrase, saving the best till last? Yeah, that's not the case here, I'm afraid. Which is great! The film opens up with a new American ambassador on a train in Kenya. He's paranoid about his safety and demands the Delta Force boys to be there to hold his hand, but they're busy in some random battle, blowing everything up in what is clearly borrowed footage from other films. Now, there's a news reporter flying close by, which is really strange because he doesn't have a cameraman or anything. He's not filming the footage, he's just doing an audio commentary, so does he really need to be flying by the train? No, but he's there anyway. Suddenly he hears some guy singing to him.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
And then he proceeds to fly his plane, which is rigged with a bomb, into the train. Wow. And then we see this guy continuing to sing Glory, glory, hallelujah. Cut back to the Delta Force lads and listen to this.
We're around the fucking place. Son of a bitch!
Hang on, they're meant to be the best in the business and they're fighting in the wrong place. Give me strength. So the Delta Force guys stay in the same building shooting at stock footage soldiers who blow up anything they see with tanks and rockets. You'll notice that you never see the guys from Delta Force in the same shot as the guys from the other army. It's clearly just borrowed stock footage. Now the guy who was singing to the pilot is there too, out in the field spying on the team. Get used to seeing this view of the evil General Jafari because for whatever reason, it's all we really see of him for the most part.
I don't want them dead, Malik. I need them alive.
Perhaps they only filmed footage of him for 2 or 3 minutes, so if they don't show his mouth, they can dub in whatever the hell they like. Now the action continues in dramatic fashion with slow motion sequences for added bullshitness. Now the team are pinned down and are waiting for air support, but Captain Brad says he'll stay to cover his team.
You pick up your gear, you're leaving with the sergeant now! I'm staying to cover!
Captain, I'm staying here with you.
Same goes for me, Captain.
Man, the acting in this is Oscar worthy. I love it. They all want to stay.
Captain, why can't I stay?
Because you're married, Charlie.
No, I'm only engaged.
Same freaking difference, go!
I'm only engaged. What a comeback that was. That is priceless.
No, I'm only engaged.
Same freaking difference, go!
I hope no more of them die because they're all comedy gold in their lines, their performances and their delivery. Strangely, one of the other guys throws Captain Brad out of the room so he can stay behind. What's with these guys? So the helicopter comes to rescue some of them and that kind of looks like it's been played backwards. But what do I know? And that, my friends, is the very first exciting and inspiring 25 minutes down. Things can only get better, yeah? Nah, things slow down from here, but suddenly we see a familiar face. Now I guess he was taken prisoner when he stayed behind, and yet here again is the evil General Jafari staring at the camera and singing away to his heart's content.
Glory,
I'm staying here with you.
hallelujah.
I'm assuming that his singing somehow hypnotizes the characters into doing his bidding. Do you know what will be really interesting? To see if he actually busts out some karaoke classics before the film's over. Mustang Sally! Probably not a good thing if he did. Moving on, the Delta Force team is ready to go back out and attempt to rescue their two brothers from having to listen to more bad singing. Along for the ride is Brad's ex-wife Karen, just to spice things up. Now he's not happy about this because he cares so deeply for her.
People are going to get killed. And when they die, they don't come back when you put 3 more quarters in the machine. That's it. Game's over forever.
I know that. I'm a soldier, remember?
No, you're...
Oh, another quality addition to the fine cast of actors. So the team get the mission underway, but Karen is nowhere to be seen. Nope, she's back at headquarters working on intel, so I have no idea why Brad was pissing and moaning about her getting put on the mission. Anyway, the team come under fire but manage to blow up all the bad guys from other films clearly, and of course, the evil general is watching through his binoculars.
These Americans never learn from their mistakes.
The team then enter a building and who pops up with their old buddy from the beginning, although he's clearly brainwashed, good old Brad doesn't seem to really notice.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
But the reunion is ruined when you-know-who pipes up.
Welcome, Delta Force. You're surrounded.
And can you guess what he does then? Now, if you said he starts singing, then you're a fucking genius.
Its truth is marching on. Take cover now!
I love it when the song goes, on, on. It just adds to the comedy value. So it's back to the drawing board for the team, but first here's my top 5 random bullshit moments. Number 1, if you want the enemy to stop shooting at you, just shout at them.
Talk to me. Tell them to stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Doesn't work, of course.
Turn it off. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Number 2, when the train blew up, you could clearly tell that the explosion was superimposed over the footage of the train and the characters. It's amazing. Number 3, I remember this guy from the first 2 Operation Delta Force films. The first film, he was called Hutch. The second, he was called Master Sergeant Lombardi. And here he's transformed once again into Bob Johnson. Such a powerful name. His name changes almost as much as my beer glasses do in this video if you've got an eagle eye. I think I'm going to stick with this one though and have a drink. Liquid Inspiration. Number 4, the song that the evil general sings was performed much better by the late great Elvis Presley when he sang American Trilogy.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
That takes some beating, General, and unfortunately, you can't top the king. Cheers to you, Elvis. Number 5, Brad kisses Karen before going into battle, and does anyone else think this is extremely clumsy? It just looks like the worst kiss ever, but the director was like, yeah, fuck it, it'll do. And here's a bonus one. It's not related to this film, but the director of the first Operation Delta Force movie was funnily enough the director of the last film I reviewed, Ninja 3: The Domination. You goon! Back to the mission now. So the Delta boys are having another go to take down the evil general when they're suddenly ambushed while in the helicopter. Now this scene for me sums up how stupid they all are and how stupid the film is.
Where is he? I can't find him.
Okay, so just note which direction he's looking in, yeah?
I found him. I found him. Take this.
So he spotted him while still looking in the same direction. Words fail me. No they don't. You goon! This aerial battle is confusing to the extreme. Everyone is shooting aimlessly and it's never clear from the footage, which is obviously taken from another movie, who is chasing who, but the Delta Force team keep losing the bad guys. And this guy is shown countless times on repeat, yet he never alters his expression, just going through the motions. I mean, he could be the greatest actor in this film. He could be the greatest actor of all time, hands down. He has no lines, he's just calm and composed and does the job he's paid to do. Wait, he probably wasn't paid because he's probably lifted from stock footage. What a legend. Yeah, just fuck you, film. Now, the team appear at their location correctly this time, I might add, and we know this because the titles tell us which is helpful. I love it when films are helpful. Now, this is where the film really excels in the action, so brace yourselves. Slow motion running in spades and action scenes galore lifted from other films. Now I know that this clip was taken from Operation Delta Force 2 because I recognised it straight away and I mentioned this part in my video from 15 years ago because I said this.
Like the 4th of July, guys.
Okay, yeah, because I really remember celebrating the 4th of July by exploding buildings up and seeing guys jumping into the water and then blowing up themselves.
So the pressure is on now as some homing missiles are on the way to blow up evil Jafari's base. The lads storm through the caves with no issues like they're on a fucking game of paintballing, and Brad alone wants to find his buddy and save the day. You arrogant bastard.
Welcome, Captain Kennedy,
To what do I deserve this honor?
Looks like our evil villain has a ponytail too, so that makes him so much more menacing. Now, sadly, he doesn't do any more singing, but the Delta Force guy starts.
Bob, no.
No. Jafari, tell him to stop.
But then Brad ruins it by reminding him of something they said at the very start of the film. In slow motion, oh yeah. No, in fact, I should do it properly, shouldn't I?
Just check this out.
The last bullets for me.
The last bullets for me, buddy.
So he snaps out of his trance, evil Jafari goes on to attack our main man Brad, but it's an epic fail, and that's the fighting over with because the missiles come raining down as Brad and his bud flee the scene. I love what sounds to be the death cries of the evil general. It's such a shame that he didn't appear more in this sheer brilliant film. So that's Operation Delta Force 5 Random Fire. I guess they called it that because they all shoot randomly without aiming, so well done title. Ultimately, in the end, I'm going to give this an uninspiring and pathetic, lowly 2 out of 10.